A Passage to India novel by E.M. Forster, chapter number 29. Whist from the Lieutenant Governor. The Lieutenant Governor, Sir Gilbert, comes to Chandrapur to vote on the Barabar case trial. He praises Fielding for his fairness and invites him back to the English club, even though local officers did not approve. Apology letter to Aziz. Fielding encouraged Adela to write an apology letter to Aziz. He helps her draft it, but they both feel the letter sounds empty because Adela does not genuinely feel affection for him or for India. Tensions between conflicts. Fielding realizes that Indians can sense true feelings. Justice alone is not enough. Without real warmth, words fail to heal the cultural rift, asking Aziz to drop the suit. Fielding uses Mrs. Morris' memory to pursue Aziz. He tells Aziz she would have wanted mercy and finally convinces him to drop the financial claim and only ask for legal costs, drawing bound between Adela and Fielding. As Adela stays at the college, she and Fielding grow closer. They connect over them shared doubts and emotions beyond cultural boundaries. Next, Ronnie enters them engagement. Ronnie decides them engagement cannot continue and breaks it off. He also helps arrange Adela's return to England. Final conversation on love and mystery. Before leaving, Adela and Fielding talk about love and the mysterious cave incident. She speculates telepathy or perhaps the guide was involved, but recognizes some things will remain forever uncertain. Adela departs for England. Adela leaves India 10 days later. A servant Anthony falsely claims she and Fielding were lovers, causing gossip. She then meets an American missionary and wrote who reflects that life involves both a turn and a return. Adela plans to find Mrs. Morris' children, Ralph and Stella, upon reaching England. Important points on this chapter. Fielding's integrity. He stands by what's fair and bridges both Indians and English. This chapter shows heartfelt emotion is more important than just legal correctness. The cave incident stays unresolved. It remains a haunting mystery. Adela leaves India, changed and determined to reconnect with Mrs. Morris' children. Next chapter, chapter number 30. Unity between Hindus and Muslims. After the trial, the people of Chandrapur, Hindus and Muslims, begin getting along more peacefully. Aziz, once seen as a hero, receives warm wish from figures like Mrs. Das, the Hindu magistrate who handled the case. Request for a poem. Mr. Das asks Aziz to write a poem for a magazine meant to reach all Indians. This sparks Aziz's interest in poetry, even though his first attempts feel too sad or too sarcastic. Dreaming of a united India while writing, Aziz envisions creating something that transcends religion and celebrates a united India. He vows to support Hindu and Muslim friendship and to reject British rule. Planning a future in an Indian state, Aziz tells his uncle Hamidullah he wants to leave British ruled India and work as a doctor in a Hindu ruled princely state where he can write poetry and live more freely. Hamidullah wants it, won't pay well, and reminds him of the compensation he would claim from Adela. Rumor of an affair. Hamidullah mentions a rumor that Fielding and Adela had a romantic relationship during her stay. Aziz becomes upset but is more focused on his poetic dreams. Hamidullah suggests Aziz write a poem about real Indian women, not stereotypes. Important point of this chapter: the trial begins Hindus and Muslims closer, hinting a unity beyond British colonial. He is inspired by India and begins to think of himself as part of a future national identity.